Alright, how are we gonna play today? How are we gonna play today, boys? You know, yesterday was really annoying. Really annoying, bro. I don't want to say anymore. I don't want to think about it. Let's just get on with it, man.
Back is absolutely on fire. Like
I got nothing to say.
He steps in. We are
nothing.
Set. Here's the first pitch.
Let's just go.
He swings at it and
let's just play ball, man. Come on, Schmitty.
3 men on the left side of the infield for the next one to grow.
Got him.
Back. He's gone into the midst of Arambidi. 12th pitch of the top of the first, and this one is popped up center field. That's where Curiel is. He's drifting into right field. He makes the play.
13 pitch inning, 12 over 13. Come on, Curiel, get us started, man. We gotta have some fire in us today.
That's called strike 3. 95 at the knees.
When it's on, he will lean on it.
1-2. Yep, he got him again, and that did almost look like a knuckleball the way it fluttered through the strike zone. Well, they have 2 in the 9th by the same dude. 9 swing and a miss.
3 straight strikeouts.
And here we got 3
that's a good sign. That's a really good sign.
You describing this new
5-hole. He is really held up.
It's going to be a tough play. Pearson charges up, fires, safe.
Of course he is.
In the dirt, it gets away, heading to second, and Partita read it really well. He is in scoring position. Still so raw. He started playing at 14 years old. 3-2. Hits one in the hole. It's vacated. That's going to be an RBI.
Wonderful.
As Partita comes in, and Jurian Wilson does it again to the Tigers. Who you are, you walk through the halls of school, you know everyone's name. That ball is
that's gone.
And launched to left. And
there we go. Here we go. Y'all just don't know how to play good, bro. That's just how it is. You guys don't know how to play good, man. And Jay even said this in the post-game press conference yesterday. Talking about how this is his fault and how, I mean, he just kept it real. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth that he didn't do a good job with this roster. He said it's, you know, basically saying this is not going to happen again with the way he put the roster together. You know, a lot of people had issue with it. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, Skip Bertman literally went out onto the mound when he was pulling a pitcher, right? Skip Bertman went out onto the mound and straight up told him to his face, "This is not your fault, it's my fault. I shouldn't have recruited you." And Skip Bertman is the greatest college baseball coach of all time, bro. Like, he's the GOAT. Like, what Jay said is perfectly fine. And it's true. It's true. He obviously missed in the portal. Now, the calendar isn't the best. The calendar does Jay Johnson no favors because there was portal stuff going on while he was playing in the College World Series finals. So, you know, it's kind of hard. And that's probably why you see drop-offs from teams that were playing in College World Series Finals games, or teams who have won it. That's why you see drop-offs. Part of the reason, I'm sure.
This ball is
Thank you, Milam.
Right. Milam makes it a
Thank you, Milam. You showed up yesterday, Milam. You're one of the only ones, and you show up today. My favorite player on the team, man. I love Milam so freaking much, dude. Love all the boys so much, man. Like, just need to play better, bro.
Last night, a homer tonight, also hit a double in last night's ballgame. It wasn't too long ago. He had like 1 home run on the season, up to 6 now. Yeah, you know, when you watch him play and he's in a run like he is right now, it looks so simple because it is really compact and powerful from a small frame. He lets the baseball get there, and there is a super tight turn and a very flat path. There's just not a lot that looks like there can go wrong in that Stephen Milam move.
Yeah, last night the homer was
yes,
from the right
sir.
side.
Sims on a 1-2.
I mean, you gotta swing the freaking bat, dude.
Curveball. He picks up his 4th strikeout of the game.
Numbers, it says how many homers do you hit?
Cerna on a 2-hopper, fielded by Hakopian, who throws across for the out.
Doing that now, we're starting to find some holes, and if you can't find them, hit them over the fence.
Well, like that. I swear to God, dude. You can do this mid-game interview stuff to other teams. Don't do it yet. Jay, get that headset off. Get that headset off, Jay. Throw that shit. Launch it. Launch that shit, Jay.
Jay, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, you're going to.
Thank you, bud.
Yeah, he was ready to get that shit off, man.
You talk about a heater. What is Gavin?
He said thank you as the commentator was saying his goodbye. Like, I'd have done the same thing. I wouldn't even have been there for that, bro.
That's what he's having.
I'd have just said, see ya, took it off.
And that's just a heater right down Broadway. And truly, for a guy like Grahovac, he must have hit that towards the end.
Sorrell, that's going to get down as he sends one into center field. William Schmidt looked in at Aaron Beatty like, what in the world do I got to do to get these dudes out? 1-0 laced into left field. That's going to get down. And it short hops, and it's picked up out there by Stanfield. And my goodness, the beat goes on. Hakopian elevates a double. And for Hakopian, that is his 6th of the season. Who haven't reached base? 7 other guys have all reached base.
I mean, dude, look at where the ball is.
Center field. That's caught out there by Curiel, tagging and scoring.
At least we're not walking somebody, though.
A good job by Dewar, who doesn't get to
I'm doing my best to not get pissed off at y'all again, dude. I am trying my hardest.
On 0-2, and Partita beats one into the ground.
I'm trying my hardest not to lose it.
And he throws over to first.
You know, we're just not a good team. That's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. I'm accepting it now. I'm not getting my hopes up about it anymore. I'm accepting it. We are not a good team, and that's fine. It is fine.
1-2 to Wilson. Swing and a miss. He's gone. Big strikeout.
Do I gotta doubt y'all for y'all to start playing ball, man?
This series. Stanfield, thanks for playing. He's gone. 5
We're
punch-outs
ass.
for Aiden Sims. And that was hard hit. Diving stop. Hakopian, no. Couldn't really get a grip or get up off of that dirt. 3-2, runner off.
Oh my God, we just can't have Jake striking out, man.
He gets 2 in the inning. Drilled. He came back wearing it. 3-2, and this one elevated to center field. Curiel is all the way at the wall. He thought about having to jump for it. Another home run hitter today, Grahovac. Swings and smokes it on the ground. It's fielded by Reeves, and Grahovac is out. Hakopian playing on the other side is a big deal. Kellner, reliable, goes with the hops, and it works out beautifully. And that is another reason why that kid is playing shortstop. Folks sort of said, let's focus on baseball. Let's leave the body alone. This one is tailing down the line in left, and it's going to get down. Sorrell to second base. Stanfield slow to pick it up, but he fires it back in. And Caden Sorrell now with 2 hits in the game, a single and a double. So he leads off second for Hakopian. And that one gets away.
Oh.
There's another one of those wild pitches that adds 90 to the Aggies. Made the choice, and they're not going to get through the inning without the run coming in. Hakopian elevates another one. That's going to be a sacrifice fly and an RBI, and it is 6-1 A&M. That's going to be a swing and a miss for Dewar and a rare strikeout.
Brendan McKay, and neither one of them were able to ever do it at the professional level.
Schmidt picks up a couple of strikeouts, middle of the order. Nope, that is a 4-pitch walk, and Aiden Sims didn't like that because
I ain't saying shit till they do something.
He's allowed today. They're hitting balls over the wall. That's punched into right field. Good job by Cerna. And boy, they will hold the runner at third. That didn't make much sense. Braun should have been at third. Feels like he should have been at third base. 0-2. Beaten into the ground. Kellner, where's he going to go with it? To second, and a nice heads-up play by him. And a kind of rolling slide by Cerna. Let's hope he's okay to second base.
He's kind of sticking the ground there.
Yeah. He's not going. He does put it in play. Fielded. Throw to second for one. To first, no chance.
All right, gotta run. I'll say something now. You know, that's
before it hit the dirt again, and they get the force out at second.
Jay Johnson. You know, the problem with this team is we cannot hit into the gaps, bro. We do. Like, the amount of ground balls and pop-ups we have hit this season have been astra-freaking-nomical, man. Oh my god. I'm really freaking holding back my frustration. I've already, you know, I've said what I have to say. In previous videos, I've said it, man. I don't want to be a broken record. Because it's just the same old shit, dude. Same shit. The problem with this team is they hit ground balls and pop-ups, and they do not hit the ball into the gaps, bro. You know, a lot of our runs come from home runs. We don't need to have a better home run hitters. We are fine with hitting home runs. The problem is, that's about the only way we can freaking score. That's about it. You see how A&M's hitting the freaking gaps in the field, bro. This is what Jay Johnson said in his post-game presser. A&M does a good job at getting the ball onto the grass in the outfield. That's why their offense is good. That's what LSU was good at when they won their 2 national championships. This team cannot do it. They cannot do it. You know, this team is filled with team players that can just hit balls to the wall or over the wall. Very hard for them to just mature and just get a little blooper or something to the outfield, man. That's all you need to do. They don't do it. They're swinging for the fences, man. And Jay Johnson said that he's not going to go to the portal for power hitters anymore. The power hitters are going to come from players within the LSU program who develop within the program, you know, out of high school or whatever. That's where the power hitters are coming from. Portal is not going to be for power hitters. That's going to be for players that can hit the ball into the gaps, man. So, you know, Jay Johnson's... I'm going to let this play. Jay Johnson's press conference told me a lot of things.
That's a good at bat and a good walk for Wilson, who's now reached twice in 3 plate appearances. 3-2, runner goes again.
This team just simply isn't good, and he honestly said that in quite a nice way by saying that it's his fault for not putting the roster together properly.
Oh, no check. Yeah, that whole play went sideways for the Tigers. Let's see if it passes his hand. Oh, wow, that was close.
And he walked him. They are loaded, and that will be it for William Schmidt.
Yeah, I mean,
Bat can talk too.
The team isn't good, bro. And
that will bring in Wilson. Everyone else
previous, you know, 2024 team that started 3-12 in SEC play. They ended up getting really hot to end the season, and you know, was really close and probably should have been playing in a super regional that year. If it wasn't for a horrible end to the North Carolina regional.
Good job by Theophilus, stage 7-2. Why has the world of college baseball seemingly changed, whereas you saw the graphic earlier and you look at this one?
I think there's a variety of reasons. One, I think there's more schools that have put resources into the game. And so from that piece, more teams are better than they were before.
Now, I will say, just as you look at this, these are some familiar
normal,
names.
Right?
Yeah,
okay.
it's normal.
Sure, but UCLA's had their moments. You can be great in the portal without having a ton of NIL.
Grahovac picks up that ground ball. A really good job that time by Aiden Sims. He may be ready to pitch the 7th with its beams on. Dewar will find the hole between first and second.
Jay Johnson's going to be getting more help when it comes to NIL as well, with the revenue sharing. He's going to be getting better resources that way, and it's kind of crazy that Jay Johnson won 2 national championships with not proper funding.
Falls to his right.
Probably have a pretty nice team.
This man's gonna be going crazy in the portal, bro.
May not go to fresh corn to start.
He's gonna be going freaking crazy.
Left field, as we go to break, are you going to bring fresh corn in to start the next inning?
Can I tell you in like 15 minutes? It feels like
now
we're getting too far out in front of ourselves.
Sorry, I can't hear you answer the question.
Maybe.
Maybe, yes. Taking him under their wings as upperclassmen. 3-2, strike 3. Pause. 96 at the bottom. Pause looking for a 1-2-3 inning. And he is going
good shit,
again
Pause.
as he gets over to first to cover.
Good shit, brother. And props to the fans for sticking through and cheering them on, man.
One into right. That's gonna get down.
You know, there's people saying that LSU players have just given up. That's not true. That is not true. Like, there's nobody that feels worse about losing these games and playing poorly than the players do. And Jay Johnson, like. And Jay will even tell you nobody feels worse than the players losing these games like this, bro. They don't want to freaking lose. Like, they feel bad enough as it is. So, you know, props to the fans for sticking through, man. And cheering them on.
Then a 2-strike pitch that was elevated. Stanfield all over it.
What is so funny, dude?
The most athletic thing happened on the field the last 2 days. Did you see him barehanded just throw a seed?
I'm confused. He just barehanded this.
You want to know why?
Giggles?
Because you can.
What about the hit, bro? We got a hit, man.
Barehanded and an absolute.
Hey, good hit, Stanny. Good hit, Stanny.
Curiel, I got a chance for 2. Grahovac steps on the bag. He threw a strike. That's a double play. What a play and a web gem for Grahovac.
Well, it looked like he spun his wheels a little bit too right before he went to throw it. Like, foot didn't set exactly, his right foot didn't set exactly the way he wanted to, but the recovery's outstanding, Burke.
Yeah, and I just love the guts to go ahead and rip it. I mean, no, he can step back, yeah, create a little bit of space, and then a dart. Stanfield takes the longest path possible to get into that base. He slides way out to the outside instead of going in directly.
Brown behind 0-2.
That's 3 strikeouts for Jake.
Play hamburger helper started by Grahovac. Pause after a couple of strikes on 3-2. Blows 97 heat by Sorrell. Been very good since he's come in the game, and the crowd appreciates it. That's way outside. That's going to be a 1-out walk to Hakopian. Beats it in the ground in the hole. That goes through. They hold up Grahovac. I should say Sorrell at second base.
It's Hakopian.
2-2 from Pause. Perfect pitch. Paint on the corner to pick up another.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from you, Pause. Not gonna lie, bro. Hey, good shit, Pause, man. Good freaking shit, brother. We need to see something positive.
Yeah, that is paint at 90.
And you are absolutely it tonight, let me tell you. You and Milam, bro. You and Milam.
Staying alive. Stephen Milam's second hit of the day. 28th pitch.
Best shortstop in the country, man.
Challenge fastball. This one is a long run, but in foul territory. The catch is made by Kellner, and York fails to do any damage for Jay Johnson.
I feel you, Jay. I feel you, bro. Oh, man.
And a blooper right to Kellner at short.
Hey. All this is doing is just pissing Jay off, and, you know, as rough as this season is, it's gonna pay off for us going in the next year, man. I mean, this is a fairly young team, and, you know, I'm glad a pissed off Jay Johnson's gonna be on our side, bro. Thank God. Go Tigers.